Is a roofing maintenance package necessary? There are several components to your home that definitely require some maintenance. One you may not typically think of is your roof. When I do a maintenance package or offer one to somebody, the most time that this comes into play is somebody who has lived in a home for a while. They were the original installers of the roof and they know that roof is past that 10-15 point range. Or if you're a real estate agent and you are selling a home, you need it checked up and you're trying to get a general idea of how old the roof is and exactly what maintenance may be required on that property. And most of the occurrences that I run into when somebody is selling a home and they don't know how old the roof is, the default number for some reason is 10. If it's not brand new, it's about 10 years old, or it's just falling off and it's time for it to get replaced. So what would be included in a maintenance package? There's a few items, and most people's maintenance package that I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be going over sealing up exposed nails on the hip and ridges, the pipe boots, painting your HVACs, why that's necessary. Small repairs may be included. Most of the time it can be up to like 5 shingles, sometimes it's not. And also fastening down any loose nails that may be coming up. Why are all three of these so critical, and what is an average price range that you're going to find when it comes to a maintenance package? The maintenance package price range is probably going to differ a good little bit. In my opinion, it should be somewhere between $250 and $500. Some of the things that are going to factor into that price are definitely going to be if it is a 2-story steep roof, what is required to actually get the job done, if it's a 30-minute in and out, or if it's an hour and a half depending on the size of the home, how much work is truly required. Sealing up pipe boots, why is that so important? Most of these pipe boots need to be checked regardless because what's very common in Georgia is going to be your plastic and rubber pipe boots. These just typically don't last more than 10 to 12 years. So if they're still in good shape, even if the roof is 10 to 12 years old, most of the sealant on the fasteners where the nails are face nailed through the base of the flashing, I'll throw a picture up just so you can see what I'm talking about exactly. That stuff usually wears off anywhere between 5 years or sometimes a little bit more, and it needs to be resealed. The other part is going to be on the hip and ridges. If you're familiar with the way hip and ridges are installed, you run a course of shingles one way, and then once you reach the end, you have to cut one in half and put it on top, and you have to face nail it. This is something you obviously can't see from the ground 9 times out of 10, but it is something that also needs to be resealed every 5 to 10 years to make sure you don't have the potential for slow leaks. Another big one is going to be painting your HVAC stacks. This is going to look like just a metal flute pipe with a drip cap on it. Again, I'll put another picture up so you can see for reference. It's super important that these stay painted. Why? These are typically steel products and they're going to rust over time. If it's 20 plus years, have that conversation. There's a good chance it may need to be replaced. While roofers can mess with things above the roof line, they are not licensed HVAC technicians, and if a whole flute pipe needs to be replaced, do not let your roofer do it. It can get you and them in a lot of trouble. With that being said, this doesn't require a whole lot of work. You can usually get a couple cans of spray paint and coat this. It will usually wear off about 10 years or so. Sometimes it lasts a little bit longer. We always opt to give homeowner the options what color of paint they want. We like to match the shingles the best, but also that black paint is just typically going to hold its color a little bit longer on those metal surfaces. So a lot of the times we steer people in that direction for less maintenance. One thing that is also super common is the need to refasten down nails. We have a lot of hot summers in Georgia, and while the winters may not be cold, it's still a huge temperature difference from dropping below freezing on the occasion to having 90 to 100 plus days of heat. What happens, as you can imagine, is expansion and contraction. A lot of the wood is going to breathe, and when that happens, a lot of the times it can separate from the nails, and we result in nail pops in the shingles, which is a very big maintenance item as well that may need to be dealt with. But also those pipe boots and those HVAC stacks, the face nails can also start to separate and they may not have a strong hold anymore, in which case you can take those out, make sure you seal it, run another nail and make sure it has a good hold. When it comes to pipe boots as well, if it is that plastic or rubber one that is starting to fail, the seal around the pipe itself is starting to crack, maybe a squirrel's been chewing through it. A way you can help maintain or get another 5 to 8 years out of that pipe boot if the roof is in still good shape is something called a repair collar. This is a really easy, quick fix. A lot of roofers are going to include this in their repair maintenance package. It's essentially another neoprene rubber ring. You can cut it to size, you can slip it over, and boom, you're good to go for another extended period of time. I would say it has two functions. If the roof doesn't need to be replaced yet, it's going to extend the life of that pipe boot. And then also, if the roof does need to be replaced, but you maybe need to hold it over and it's leaking for another 6 months to a year, this is also a good option because you may not have the ability to actually replace that pipe boot due to the shingles being so old. You're just going to end up creating a lot more damage, and then it's just a whole nother mess. These are the main items that are going to be included in my repair package when I offer it to a realtor or a homeowner that just wants general maintenance on their home. When it comes to contractors, when is the best time to bring this up to a homeowner? Usually after general inspection. Make sure that you're taking enough properly documented photos to see what that roof may need. I understand a lot of people are just out there looking for storm damage, but in my opinion, it's your responsibility to take the extra time out. Don't get up there, say there's nothing there, and get back down. Take a full photo report. Make sure they're aware of all the other components that they can't see that may be failing up above the roof line, and then put something together for that homeowner. Whether they do something or not is up to them, but I believe in making everybody aware of the situation. Making sure what needs to be dealt with immediately can be and has a price right then and there. Or just say, hey, this needs to be monitored. This is something you may need to be aware of in the next few years and start saving up for. I hope that helps as a general guide for costs, what they should be included in their maintenance package, and some things that may be overlooked. Thanks for watching, guys.